All right, guys. So, who else has watched the first episode of Ishura? Now, I watched this last night. It was one of the animes that were on my winter 2024 watch list. Okay. Uh, it wasn't in my like, oh my God, this is going to be so amazing. Like, I need to watch it. It was like, okay, this like, it could be good. Threw it in the maybe pile. And then I watched the first episode last night. Now, let me go ahead and say, like, we're going to go ahead and recap the first episode together. All right. That being said, it has potential, okay? But it is a isekai, so it could also potentially just be another isekai. But I can see the potential of it being really good, so I'm gonna give it 2 more episodes to see if it really, really reels me in, okay? So I am interested in Sujiro because he mentions he's like the last of his clan, and they also apparently have like this really special like martial arts technique or this fighting style that he is now the last carrier of it, and he's what they call a visitor. Apparently visitors are people who are isekai from another world, and Sojiro is from Earth, and obviously isekai to another world. Now the other girl, her name is Yuno, and in this first episode we meet her, and her seemed to be a little bit of infatuation. Like, it was giving girl crush with her friend Lucellis to me, but it's fine, it's whatever. But we meet her, and this is her world, and apparently in their world they speak this stuff called like word art, but people or visitors can't use that same type of magic. So that's one thing they established, but the people from that land can, and it's like a type of magic, and they can fight with it. Because we see when the city is attacked by these golems, because apparently the city was built on like the Demon King's land after the war with the Demon King, I believe. But that, with all of that, this golem that I guess has been under the city this whole time resurrects itself and just releases all these mini golems, and it just starts tearing up City. And there is the most insane scene of watching her friend Lucellis get ripped apart by this one of the golems. And what's crazy is it doesn't give me like Kingdoms of Ruins type like graphic violence, but it definitely was like, oh shit, bitch. I was like, god damn. So at the end of it, gets away from the golem that was pretty much making hamburger meat out of her best friend, and it's saved by Sujiro, and Sujiro seems to just be there because strong people are there. So it gives the vibe that he's like one of those people who's always just chasing strong people. And we see Sujiro fight this golem, and the giant golem, and he beats it. And at the end of everything, we see, decides she wants to accompany him. Her motives seem a little interesting, so that's intriguing to me. So I kind of want to see what's up with that. And so, like, again, I say it has potential. It has potential to possibly be something good, but it also could just end up being blah. And again, when it comes to like isekai, especially like fantasy adventure isekais, I need a little something extra, or I could just be watching another slice of life isekai, because I told y'all those gonna hit for me every time, no matter which way they do it, no matter how many times they recycle the same tropes. But when it comes to adventure fantasy action isekais, I need y'all to step it up a little bit. So yeah, that was kind of my first impressions on Ishura. I'm gonna give it 2 more episodes, and we'll see if I think it's good enough to even finish eventually, put it on the binge list, or maybe keep up with it, watching it every couple of weeks. But yeah, did y'all watch it? What did y'all think of the first episode?